Hi, and I'm back. Let me adjust my camera. I hate that it's so quick. And I have to put some light on. I'm at 55% of battery, which is probably that's good, that's not bad. So, in case of emergency, I just want to... Oh my god, I just throw everything on the floor. I'm just going to put it somewhere near me so I can plug it in. Not that I had any problem with it lately. Lately it's all good. So let me just put some stuff away. In the meantime, you can just look at these words, you know. So I don't know if I should do it right now or later, but maybe I should do it right now before I lose the what I wanted to say about it. So let me just clean the table a little bit and try to see my chat. My chat, yes. So I am... It's not working? Is it working? What does it say that I'm live? It still says that I'm live. Thank you, Jopi. Well, I just try to do stuff, you know, that I like, you know. And if I like it, somebody else probably will. I wanted to show you before I actually finish it, because I am trying to finish it for quite a few, I don't know, for a month or something. And I still didn't do it, and I was thinking maybe I need another signature. I don't know where I put it. Just give me a sec. Oh, it's here. It's right here. Yeah. And I just wanted to show you signatures that I made for my... So, okay, let me just explain why am I making this journal. This journal is basically made for me and the other friend. We decided actually to... well, I decided, but she went along, you know. We decided to actually make a journal and send it back and forth, and actually, you know, put all the junk in and stuff like that. So you don't need to actually save it. And whenever, let me just put it out. I don't know in which order this is, but let me just put this out. So I have 4 signatures bound together with I sewed together. And I like that it has black thread. And I made this so we can actually send it to each other. So I'm gonna put a lot of stuff in, and I'm gonna send to her, and she's gonna put a lot of stuff in, and whenever she's gonna have time, she's gonna send it back and stuff like that. And I decided then that we should, whenever the signature is gonna be full, you know, we should put a date or something on it, and she or me could keep it. So if she's keeping the first one, I would probably keep the second one, and so on and so forth. I was thinking this idea is very good. She's from Sweden, so it's still international for both of us, but I think it's not a problem in Europe. It's more like bulky problem in America, as far as I know. So I was thinking making another type of this kind of journal for America, for another of my friend. But I would probably make 2 or 1 signature, and this is like 6 or 7 pages together. I would make probably 2 signatures and just 4 sheets per signature. So it's less bulk whenever you send back and forward. right? So you can put it actually in bigger envelope. I don't know, that kind of envelope. Okay, so let me just begin with my first one. So they are like this, and I'll start with the first one. Everything you see here, it's basically crap. Okay, and this is from I get those huge newspapers from my boyfriend's father, and they're amazing. And if you like big images, just let me know. I can cut them up for you, and I can send you stuff. Papers are junk papers, and I just put some color on. So I'm just going to flip around. I hope there is nothing, you know, I like those kind of papers, junk papers. This is from Germany, and I just put it in. And I put, because I was afraid this was already a fold here, and I was afraid that it's gonna rip, you know, OCD stuff. And I put a washi tape on both sides, so it's in and out, and I like the color of the washi. But you can cover this up if you want to. It's, you know, it's your choice what you're gonna do with this junk journal whenever you get it. If I put a lot of stuff down, and she wants to cover that, okay, that's her problem. I'm not gonna contradict or anything, you know. So I'm just gonna do the flip over. If somebody gets a nice idea, and this acrylic, it's actually matte. It dries matte, and it's, you can write on it, and it's really nice texture. And these are just some papers from, you know, we stayed somewhere here. This is from when I was in Germany. I hoarded a lot of this kind of things. And I made a pocket, and I put this thingy inside, and she can actually write something on it or glue something down. And another tag, and I put some ribbon nice in. And this, I can tell you what it is. These are actually a carpets from advertisement, and I just cut them out, put the backing in on, like orange, and, you know, I think it looks nice. And this pocket, you know, it's just this side is the pocket, because I folded back, because I didn't want to have too much bulk. Like, if you open it like it's threefold, you know, it's meh. But if you have a pocket, that's interesting, you know, have a pocket. So, okay, let's just move on. And I like the green papers, and I put some junk in too. Made some how do you call it? Tuck spots. This is from the calendar that I was cutting out, and I still have these strips that I'm gonna use at some point, or just the numbers, I don't know, but I'm still working on them. And I tuck them in, you know, milk carton or carton. So I put some images on. It's not finished. Maybe I'm gonna do more pockets. Okay, this is the first one. Let's move on. I'm slow here. I'm slow. This is the second one. This page is just blah, but either way it's gonna get covered. So it was a drop paper or something, and I was just trying something out. I like the colors that are vibrant, so I'll probably do more vibrant colors. This is a belly band-ish type thingy. I like the packaging, so I just included it. And this is just, you know, stuff. So I had to put something behind so I know it's belly band or some other person. And packaging had the flap on the other side, so I just included that. And I think I first made the signatures together and then start embellishing. Well, I mean, yeah, almost that kind of that ugly page. Yeah, this is more plain, I think, but life gets easier at this point now. So what I did, I put a note so the person that is gonna get it, she knows that she can actually put stuff behind. So I just glue it right here, and you know, if she wants to put anything behind, you know, it just a note here so she knows. I love this page. It's just yummy. This is the bulletin that I got from you know, that stamps you get in, and maybe I have something in here. Yeah, I do. Just a card and something else too. Your fabric samples. Your fabric samples. Yes, I got some samples though. This is a washi tape, and just, you know, again, you can put something behind. This is just stuff. Some stenciling, ugly stenciling, you know, something. This girl is from the newspaper, and you can still put something behind her head if you want to. I just left it like that. Some junk mail, more junk mail. This was just a testing page. A belly band, just in different, no, it's not belly band. What am I talking about? It's a tuck spot, like weird tuck spot. It's not the whole page, just this one. So you could actually put a border like here if you want to. And again, the same person on the other side. I don't know, I just thought it's, you know, they're big. And then we have a tab, and I like this paper. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Rainbow market sticker, just a tab. And I wanted to cover, you know, information, so what I did, I put dots everywhere, and you know, circles with white Posca pen and dots with black paint. So, and on the other side you can see this, and it just makes like a background. You can put a napkin over or something. And again, we have another layered behind thingy, and it's this kind of thing. Yeah, this is from the chocolate. Maybe I already talked about that. And I cut it open, you know, I separated back layer and front layer, and it was so thin that I could just put it on. You know, it's not so cardboard thick. Okay, so I have another more painty papers, you know, painty papers. This is just some black and white picture. This picture was actually that big. That big, but really, I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't want to put it on the middle. It was that huge. And the paper quality is actually good. It's not that bad. From that, you can see this. This is a big page. I just love it. I love it. I like that it goes with this greenish. You know, I love it. It looks like Slovenia type of thing. You know. However, should I say? So what do I have here? Oh, okay. I'll have to cover that up. So found the picture and I didn't glue it in, obviously. And more foldouts and this thing that you call, however you call it. This was a big picture as well, but I try to minimize it so I can put it on the page. But it doesn't make any sense, you know. You're looking at this and it doesn't make any sense. I'm just trying to do, and this is from the pills, like painkillers and stenciling, and this is the middle of this page. And this page I had to cut it down, but it's so big, it's huge, and it's from the newspaper, guys, and I just love it, you know. I love it. Hope you can see it fine. This is, I think, Kran. I think it's Kran. It's not Ljubljana. Oh, well. It looks beautiful. Don't quote me on from where it is, but it's somewhere in Slovenia. And more of this. And this lady was actually an ad, and you can still see there is a text on her. It was an ad from phone company, I think, but I used it. And I think the background is really good. I had to actually cut this section with my craft knife, and my blade was not so good, so I'm really proud that I did that kind of a job. I thought it's gonna be worse. So okay, here again we have layering thingy. I just had to stick this a little bit of washi, and this is the other part of that garden that you saw before, you know, that I was showing. It was a church up there and some fence up here, and the hand that I found, you know, I think it looks nice. You can still put stuff behind if you want to. And this type of thing, even if I would make it for my journal, I would do it like that so I can layer behind. Because, you know, why not? Let me see what's this. Picture. It's not even a picture. It's just nothing. It's just the color. Probably I saved it for this orangey color. So I can make, I don't know, words or something. And yeah, this is the last one. And so I was thinking how to do this. So I would probably send 4 signatures. And I have to make a cover. The cover is going to be like with those strings, elastic in the middle. So I would put 4 elastics in the middle, so you can just put it in, and whenever signatures are full or is full, the person that received it can keep it. That last received it can keep it. I think it's gonna go like that, you know. So you can still check and see if it's really full, then you can keep it. And you have a memory. You actually have a memory from, you know, the stuff that you are making with your friend. And I think that is good. That is very good. You know, and whenever you take one out, you would like get another in. I would make this this pages, like I can just make stacks of them, you know, because I have so much paper. I really have so much junk paper, and this took me, I think, 3 or 4 days to actually color it. And I do have some more, but it takes a lot of time for me to actually color. And because it's acrylics, because if it was like watercolors, then no problemo, I can do stacks and stacks in one day. But because it's acrylic, it has to dry separately or with parchment paper, but I don't do parchment paper. That's like too much, you know, too much parchment paper. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Any questions? Thank you for joining, Laura. I hope you have a great day with your man at school. Any questions, guys? Or should I just continue on whatever I'm gonna do today? So basically, I'm still trying to go back and check my junk journal stash and see if I can fit something onto. But I'm trying to leave more space for my friend so she can put a lot of stuff in. I don't know if she's gonna watch this video. I hope not. Not yet, until she receives it. But I am leaving these strings on the bottom. I like that. But I thought I'm gonna make more tags and stuff with my sewing machine, so I would just put it in so you have some fluffy stuff. And I like that. I like that it's bulky and stuff, so you can, it's interactive and you can play with it. But like I said, whenever I'm gonna ship that to her, was thinking to add, you know, those words. I'm probably going to make a sheet like this. just random words and put it inside into a pocket or something. So whenever she sees it and gets it, she can take it out and use them, you know, while she's having so much fun with this. And if somebody thinks that if somebody would like to do something like that with me, I would be really, 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 really happy. Because I would definitely, you know, maybe 2 signatures, smaller signatures in a book. And I would probably lay it flat. I was just thinking right now that I would ship it like this. I would ship it flat, so it's not so much bulk and you don't need to, you know, would open the book, the junk journal. So if anybody would like to do something like that, just please let me know. So it's a flowish JJ. Well, you know, it's probably a lot of things, this junk journal, because the flowish one is you get a lot of, as far as I know, you get a lot of goodies and stuff inside and pages, and you know that you can use it on some other projects, as far as I know. But this is more like putting your junk in, putting your bits and pieces that you love inside of the journal and send it to your friend, and that friend does the same and sends you back, and you know, it goes back and forward. So, and actually at the end you can actually keep the signature as the memory, you know, that you actually made with your friend. So take care, Elizabeth. Have a great day. Thank you for joining. So yeah, like I said, if anybody would like to do that with me, I would love to make more signatures and do something like that. I just need to do the cover, and it's gonna be probably something simple, fabric, or I did made another flowish thingy where you could just take the everything out and just have it for storage. And I made it with jeans. The cover was from jeans fabric. So I'm not sure I'm gonna do jeans here. I would like to have it something like colorful and, you know, or just strips of fabric. I don't know. I'll have to think what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. But just wanted to let you know that what a neat thing you can actually do. And like I said, if anybody's interested, I would love to make a sendable junk journal. I don't have a word for it yet. Reading the comments if there is anything that I didn't answer. And I do like, you know, I do like that there's different, you know, sizes in the journal, but sometimes I get too neat about pages that are like really bind together very nice, you know, that they meet nice together. I don't know how to say that, but that they're not just all over the place. I just, that's just me, you know. And yeah, I was thinking what should I do right now. So let me see. I will see what should I do right now. Anybody need any images, like huge images? So how are we with that? I'm still trying to know if anybody would like big images. I can just show you what I cut out a few days ago. Bah, you know. But this is all gonna be for a junk journal, and I love this one. You know, Woof and Meow, love them. It's just, you know, really, I can't find people that would actually use similar junk that I do. Like, you know, that find images, different images interesting, because I don't have those models magazines. Let me show you. Oh, if anybody wants to have a big picture like this, because I think there is more. I should probably iron it. So if anybody would like few pictures like this big, let me know, because this is from the newspaper, and I can actually send this out with no problemo. And I have another one that I don't know how to use it, but I love the tomato. It's just, you know, the tomato thingy. Trying to hold it so it's not wrinkled too much. And yeah, I don't know if you guys get something like that in your newspapers, because this newspaper that I get from my boyfriend's father, I have stacks that I didn't check, so I know that there's gonna be much more of these kind of pictures, and I am saving them now, because you know, you never know, maybe somebody's gonna want to frame that, or you know, maybe it's gonna be something very nice that I want to frame it. I don't know, but I just wanted to say that that maybe I should do just lost that thought. Maybe I'll try to put that book down. Maybe I should do some vintage words or something. Should I do vintage words? Is that a good thing for you to watch right now? Yeah, denim is awesome. Yeah, James denim, yes. So one signature, no, I would actually send the whole junk journal. If it's for America, I would send, I would make actually a cover, and would put just two journals, two signatures inside. Okay, so there would be two signatures in one cover. Okay, and these two signatures would actually be flat and would be traveling from a friend or from the person to me. So I would make them, I would finish them and make them to her, and she would actually put stuff in that she got from Happy Mail and stuff. And then when she would be finished, let's say within 1 month or 1.5 months, she would send it back whenever, you know? And whenever the signature is full enough to actually stop gluing stuff in, you know, then the last person that gets it, if has something to put in, you would just put in and let it the other person when she receive it to keep it, you know. So in that case, I would probably put 3 signatures in, and you would just keep the fullest, and you know, you would actually send 2 signatures back as well, because I have different things on. We can send more weight no matter how big the package is. We can send a lot of weight out, but you cannot send a lot of weight to Europe. So that's why I would just keep it to 2 signatures, so you guys from America would just send 2 signatures per mail. I hope that makes it clearer. I have a ton of newspaper pages that are in my language. Yes, I do. I do a lot. And, you know, there are these big pages. Okay, this is just what I used for something, but my boyfriend's father, actually, they actually have 3 or 4 newspapers that actually arrive every week. So yeah, a lot, and even you get those old pictures inside and stuff, and I just cut stuff out. I do. And this one, I didn't even check what is inside. I just used it for poking stuff, because I fold, you know, fold and fold again, and I have it for poking stuff in. But I'll have to check what it's inside so I can cut images out. But if it's nothing interesting, I just use it for, you know, crafting. No, I mean, yes and no. So you would, I would, sorry, just give me a sec. You would actually, I would make I would make the junk journal, okay? And I would put some little stuff in like I did here, and then I would send it to you, and you would put, I don't know, you would take time each day, or let's say 2 times per month, and you would put some stuff in and fill some pages, and then you would send it back to me, and I would fill more stuff in and some pages and maybe some doodling onto your stuff, you know. And then I would send it back to you and you would fill more stuff in, you know? Do you get what I mean? So it would actually put my stuff and your stuff together on one page, and I would put more stuff on and you would put more stuff on. That's actually the thing that I'm trying to achieve. Not just I make it, I put some stuff in and you put some stuff in, and then, you know, that's it. It's gonna go back and forward, and I don't want it to be like stressful thing. I want it just to be, you know, real a relief thing. You start something and you just put it in, you know, a junk journal, and you can do quotes. You can actually write something down if you want to. So it's just stress relief thing. That's what I'm going for. Yeah, combine journal if you want to. And like I said, if the signature is full, then you could keep it. So it would be like probably the, not me, but the person that I'm it's not a swap. I don't even know, combined, that I'm keep sending these combined journals to. So the person that is working on with me on this journal would actually keep the first signature, and the second one would be for me, and the third one would be for that person. So, you know, every second one you would get it. That's my thing. And you could do that for, I don't know, years, basically. You don't need to just do it for, you know, 3 times and, oh, that's all. You could do it for a very long time. If you have something like this for 1 month or 2 months at your disposal to do whatever you want in it, or just to glue some stuff that actually were from your project and you don't want to throw them away, but you know you're gonna hoard them. In that way, you just put it on the pages, make it nice, or not even make it nice, and, you know, make some tags and put, you know, whatever. Yes, journal partner. Yes, that sounds so good. Just I have to find a very nice name for it. I'm not sure that was actually the thing. If it's a thing, I don't know. Not really. I don't really care, but all that I do care is something that I would really like. And if you want to, you can actually put stuff in the pockets for your partner to actually take it out, to have it, you know. Like I said before, I would put some words onto a sheet and just tuck it in so they could actually use it while doing this junk journal or anything else that they want to do, you know. So I'm not gonna just send this junk journal. I'm always gonna put some goodies in, that's for sure, so they can take it out, you know. Exactly, exactly. Arlene, that's really good what you said. So she said, why have a pen pal when you can have a journal pal? That's a good thing. I like that journal pal. Let me just write that down. I think that is good. I'm probably not gonna remember it. Journal pal. Oh, junk journal pal. Oh, good. Yeah, I think that sounds really good. And I have a problem with actually pen pals, because I do neglect my pen pal. I have to find the letter, and I have to declutter my boxes. Whenever I do find it, I have to reply, and I think it's all like 5 months already. With all the stuff that we're doing downstairs, I just put everything in the boxes, so whenever I do find it, I know I'm gonna reply. And I am terrible because whenever I get distracted, I just lost the thought of my, you know, that I had. So that's why I'm bad at it. and I do reply for a very long time when I have to type something down, like a letter when I have to make a letter. Um, yeah, that. But having a journal pal, that sounds very interesting to me. Hello, Chris. Are you new here? Because I've never seen you before. So it can be themed if you want to. Some pages can be themed. You know, that's just the preference, or vintagey, or you know, that's just based on what you like. Because I do have a lot of nice pictures that I would actually like to cut out from the newspaper, and you know, and if I decided whenever I get the junk journal, if the partner agrees, I can always show it like live or on the video if the partner wants that. Because if it doesn't, then I'm not gonna, you know. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say to that. So let me just think what I'm gonna do today. It's like 9:04 right now. And I was thinking to make some stuff, just I don't know what yet. So I want to fussy cut this out. I didn't put any music on. Is that good or bad? I don't know. You tell me, guys. But I want to put some music on so you could guys hear any bubbling. PM. It's 9:04 p.m. So Arlene, I can't remember, but if you're in the Facebook group, here is the Facebook group. Please just give me a message if you're interested about journal, to be my journal partner, because I can do like I have no problem right now to send to US. So if that's anything that if you would like to do that, then, but you have to know that it's not gonna be just one time thing. It's gonna be probably a few months or a year, because until we don't fill them up, and you know, you don't have one or two and I have one or two. So, well, that's at least that's my goal, you know. Okay, music. Come on, Emma. Have to concentrate on everything. If I don't, then music. Found it. I didn't find any more new music. Either way, let's just play. Hope the music is okay for you guys. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do right now, but I'm just going to do something. Rock blaring? What is that? I'm confused. Oh, I'm not gonna get copyrighted because the funny thing is, you know, the music is from YouTube library, where it's free for all to use for whatever you want. So there is no biggie there. I would love to play my music. That would be nice that I'm listening to, you know, when I do. But in this case, I think the music that you can find is really, they have different genres, and just check into like playlists on YouTube. Creative, what is it called? Have to check. um, YouTube Studio Beta. There you can find those libraries and music. You can use them in your, you know, whatever. And I usually check the music that I'm trying to find is usually like not so much classic, but more inspiring and such, because they have the genre like that. So it can be electronic or, you know, something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna glue that down if I have any space on in here. Almost. I will cut this open. We wanted to go on a nice walk today. To take a walk, but we didn't because it was too late and I just started streaming, and then I was like, it's almost dark outside. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna just keep our butts inside. Trying to find this. Now he's on the floor. Yeah, I mean, you know, you always have to be smart about those rights. So this is the only thing that I can actually use here. Or my music, basically, if I make music. But I don't think I'm gonna make any music now, these days. Too much to craft, right? So I have to stick with crafting right now. If I want to keep sane, you know, because I would love to do it all. And, you know, if I had as like 72 hours per day, I would probably do it all. I wanted to... You can find this... I don't know if the music is too loud or not, but you can find this whatchamacallit words in my group. I just posted them there. You can download for free, no problem. You can just go and grab those if you want to, and I'm gonna just put some out. And I have some more printables to actually for you guys to download. Did not finish them yet, but I will soon enough. So you can print and do whatever, because I think it's always nice to actually have nice things to print. You just guys have to tell me what do you want, what do you like to print, and I can just, you know, make stuff as we go. Just because, right? Oh, that's not good. It's not good. It's not good. I should put this away. So, what are you guys doing except listening to me and music? I'm gonna ink this a little bit. Oh, you don't do Facebook? Okay, so what do you do if you do not do Facebook? Just mail? I think Laura said she's gonna make a mail thingy, so people with no Facebook can actually put send her mail and such, right? She said something like that, right? So that could be a thing if you need something to... Oh. Because I'm trying to think what was the thing that you said you'll do, but you don't do Facebook. Oh, Joe P just left. Okay. I'm so late on. And I'll have to catch her another time. So, what are you guys doing? You altering a magazine? Cool. Is it like a, it's gonna be a journal? I'm gonna put these babies on this thingy. I'll try to grab more color, like purplish, even though I have some here. I'll just glue some stuff down for probably 20-30 minutes, and then I'll go make a dinner or something. 'Cause I'm pretty hungry today. Just because I'm hungry. Cool. Yeah, I have few journals. I don't think I actually shuffled it online, but I think I will come on. But I think I will show some of my junk journals if anybody's interested in that. But I don't know, because you know, we do have different things. And that journal that I got, junk journal, was is my first junk journals, or journals in that sense, that my friend made it for me for Christmas. So it was Christmas present. So that's why I got an idea to actually make something like that, you know, make a journal and just send it to each other and do stuff in. What do you mean to be worth it? But it's so difficult to be worth it. Do you sew with your sewing machine? Do I get that right? Last night I had so many ideas about something, and I'll do a video because if I don't, I'll then you know, just stays in my head and nobody can actually see it and try it out, and you know, basically that's why I'm doing this, for you guys to see, to get an idea and stuff. Because when I started watching YouTube, I really enjoyed getting more and more ideas and, you know, what I can actually do with stuff. That's why me doing recycling and stuff, it's so nice for me. Choose to shine, be authentic, follow your bliss. Oh, these are so nice. Explore. Patience pays off. I'll just make all of this. I understand. I mean, even for me, sometimes it's difficult to actually hold all the pages together. But what I wanted to say is, if somebody can actually make, what about stapling? Oh no, that's probably not good as well. You still have to hold the papers. That's why if you can actually get someone to make it for you, that's probably good, right? And I like to sew, like sewing the signatures in, because it's easier for me. I had problem with my awl because, you know, that pokey tool, because I didn't like how the holes were looking, you know. And whenever I put the string through, it looks weird. It looked weird, and I just decided that I'm gonna sew it, and that's how I did it. So if you want to, Arlene, I can make you some signatures, if it doesn't bother you that they're sewn together. I can take some paper and just make it for you, so you can use it for whatever you want. But you still need to make a cover and such, so I don't know, you let me know what you think about that. Yeah, they're free. And I do, you can even use books. I don't know if you were that time here. Let me see where my book is. I still didn't do anything with it. Okay, so you probably have gesso. I hope you do. I use wall paint for gesso, and it covers very well. So I made day journal, which is not so good. It's not progressing, it's just 2 days. And what I did is I put some gesso wall paint on it, took my whatever it is, I took my credit card and just, you know, did this, and I got pages like this, and I can write on them. I can do like pretty much art or anything on them. And I use these pages because I like that it's, you know, compact, and that it's so nicely made. And this book was actually 10 cents in the store. So my idea is to actually use this as a journal writing spot right here. You can use whatever you want for writing, right? You can put pictures in, you know, so that's a good thing if you want to like use something smaller, because magazines, I know they're bigger, and this is, you know, if you gesso every page, it's still gonna be, you know, small, and you can put it to put some weight on it, and it's not gonna be so wavy if that bothers you. But and whenever you apply it with credit card gesso, it goes it dries very quickly, so you can do probably 50 or 100 pages per day if you have that much patience. I do that now. And I do have a lot of books that I paid 10 cents for them. They're new books though. They're not like old or anything. But even you can get a lot of new books in thrift stores probably too, with matte pages. Yeah, I like the idea too. I just started that journal that it's not gonna be a day use because, you know, I'm so far behind, but I'll change the title, I guess. And I don't glue 2 pages together like other people do, because I use it for writing. So you just do gesso or wall paint in my case, because I I don't pay for gesso, that's too expensive for me, and you can get something like that here, but why? And some people even say that wall paint covers better than gesso, and the grittiness is there, and you know, it has nice texture, and it doesn't peel, and it's matte, and all that, all that. So if you need an idea, just ask me. I'll try to find something that is gonna be that you can use, or you know. So what I'm doing is basically just getting the text and putting it onto a nice background, and I use like everything. This is a piece of this piece is from magazine, something like that, matte magazine, and I even use those glossy if they have nice color, even though I don't like so much orange, but in this case it's okay, it's just words, so I'm not so bothered with orange. It's solid color, and just gluing them on with white glue, trying to make different ones. And I use scraps, oh my god, jeez, I have so many scraps of different paper. This is a paper that I got in IKEA, and I have to turn this around, and I got a lot of it, and I now put paint on. This is a shimmery paint. I don't know what I used, but and I just, you know, do this, or use it for a journaling space on a card, cover the cards and stuff. This is not straight at all. Let's do it a little bit straighter. I think this is much better now. Ugh. My OCD is gonna kill me someday. I feel it. I feel it! I think it's better now. And I might do orange too. Well, the good way with my gesso, you know, the wall paint that you actually can buy in those Home Depots, you can get it in gallons, in like, I'm serious, for very cheap, like five or $10 for one big jug, and they cover very well. Coverage is very good, and it doesn't smell. The grittiness is good. You can still apply glue on, and it's gonna stay on. Because with those that I wanted to make at home, that I did make at home, they were terrible for me. Why? Because the grittiness was either it was too much, or the coverage was too little. And I don't need to get any. I don't need to put any paint inside of this. It's so creamy. It's really good. The wall paint is really good. And what I think the gesso is, it's basically a wall paint. You know. And you can get a lot of different colors, well, of, you know, and use that as well. I do that as well. Oh, I didn't edge though. Oh, okay. Well, look, I am talking too much, so. Basically, I just wanted to, you know, because it helps for me. I use wall paint for everything that needs gesso, anything that I need, like, you know. and it dries. It's like acrylic paint, wall paint. It doesn't, it's not like tempera or something like that. Watercolors. Oh, I don't like that my paper smells like baby powder. I don't like that because this paint, this wall paint doesn't smell like. It has a smell like very nice smell. I don't know what it is, but it has a very nice smell. But it's not a baby powder. No. The problem with baby powder that it was, first of all, too smelly for me whenever I had it on my paper, and even now, after 1 year, I can still smell the baby powder, and that makes me ugh. I don't like that. And the second thing is, I had to mix it. I had to mix it every single time. And with this, I just pour it in. I open that big jug and just take a spoon and just open this and pour it in. This is a shampoo bottle. And that's all that I need to do. I don't need to stir. I don't need to anything. I can just shake this, okay? That's all that I do. And yeah. And before I did do those with baby powder, and I still do have them, like here you can see this is the fine gesso from April 18, and it smells like baby powder, and I don't know how I'm gonna use it, but I have to use it at some point. So yeah, that's gonna stay probably for a very long time there. I mean, it covers good if you have a lot of white paint in. But if you don't have a lot of white paint, it's just clear gesso, okay? And if it's a clear gesso that it smells like a baby powder, then, you know, it's a clear baby powder gesso. I don't like the smell. That's all. But, you know, we're different, and if you like to mix stuff together and, you know, maybe some people usually paint their houses and they still have some paint left. And if you do, if you're one of them, try with that. Try to use that little bit of the paint that is still left from making white walls, inside or outside. It doesn't matter. It can be for the inside or the outside. I need to put more ink on. Oh yeah, some people even some people like it so much that they even, you know, eat them. Eat the baby powder. You can find it on YouTube, definitely. There is videos like that that were on TV, and you can find those. But I think eating probably is very bad for health. Eating baby powder, I might add. Patience pays off. Okay, be still. I have still be still, but I don't want to use orange anymore. Let me see. Pink. Oh, I'll use this shimmery something cut off. Yeah, I don't know how they use it. And you do have different smells from, you know, different brands have different smell of baby powder. If you ever noticed, if you get different smell, different brand. And yeah. I think these words are just cute. And if you have any suggestions, guys, on the wording, I can try to make some up for you to download. Hey Eden, welcome. What are you doing, Eden? Where's your mom? She crafting. She's gonna. Is she gonna come on my live? She watching me? Say hello to her. Another Be Still in pink. I'll do maybe this one. Take some time to actually make these words. But I know if I would just cut them out and use it on a project, they would not look like this. They would not be that beautiful. Oh, this sponge is always so dry. Well, I don't have so much ink on it. I was thinking I should tomorrow somewhere, I don't know, maybe in the morning. It's probably 12 a.m. for you guys when it's 6 a.m. here. I was thinking I would go through my box of ADC supplies that I have. It's just a box, smaller box from ice cream, and I thought that maybe you guys would be interested in me making some ATCs with that junk. These words are so small, man. Not even gonna put anything on because it's so small. They're too small. I'll have to make a printable that it's bigger because these are Natasha's from treasure books that I put it that were free, and I put it onto my you can check on YouTube treasure books. Natasha, yes, I think her channel is treasure books. Let me do more loves. Oh, it's 3:35. Here is 9:36 p.m. right now, which is time for me to make some food. But I will be with you for a few more minutes, and then I'll do some cooking. Because if I don't do it, we're gonna starve. Really starve. Because last time I've had something to eat was like at 12. Oh my. So I'm behind on eating again. That's like a constant with me, so I have to. Hello, Stephanie, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm gonna have this stream for a few more minutes because I need to make something to eat. I'm glad you joined. What are you crafting today, Stephanie? Oh, guys, you're in the same Chris and Eden. You're in the same time zone. Nobody is time traveling, or however Laura says it. Okay.
Time travel every night.
Yeah, my boyfriend said I time travel every night. when he goes to sleep. He's time traveling. Okay, we have more love. I think I have another one. Yeah, another love. But I am doing it in pink. And, you know, I could be just sitting here doing these words for the whole day and have a bunch later. But, yeah, I could definitely do that. And it's so nice to actually have so many words. And I would like to actually use them up in ADC thingies if I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Now the edging is so much simpler. And I mean, if somebody would like to print this but would love to have it on more bigger text, I might do that as well. And I'm just gonna make bigger text. I hope I can edit this. If not, then I'm gonna make it my own. And you know, because I think for me this text is very small. Very small. I like bigger text. At least like 2-3 pixels more would be better. I am going to put these little babies onto my let me close my glue. Onto my sheet, my binder sheet thingy. Look, Stephanie, I made my binder thingy for my words. You see, they're not going anywhere, and I can just access to them freely without, you know, searching where my words are. So I am going to. Do I have Slovenia? No. I'm just gonna put them here and use some glue. So you guys have to try this thing for the words, the words, the words. The words of the developers, yes. Oh, that guy is so funny. Is this the glue? No, what's that? It's good. Good. I need it. Good for washi. You think? Yeah, I would put washi samples here. Like, not the samples like those big, but probably just tiny bits that I can get off from mail, or what I end up with, you know, just scraps. I would put them here too, because that's a good idea too. Or you could actually, if you make some washi tape, you can actually put it onto this binder too, because I'm gonna do that. I am trying to make more of my washi. Oh, come on, glue. Come on, don't let me down. Just because. I thought I had a thingy here, but I guess I don't. I do. Just some cushion. We'll see if that's gonna be good. I am going to make, I don't know if I'm gonna make a video, but I want to make some washi soon. Stephanie, did you check my video from yesterday where I was making some stickers? Oh, this grabs really nicely because I needed a cushiony thingy, because if it's too flat, then it doesn't want to go anywhere. I'll take this one off. Whoop, I ripped it. Too quick. I'm gonna stack them on the other side. be more gentle with this. I'm gonna leave it right there. The small words to make washi. You need the small words to make washi. Okay. Are you gonna glue the words down? That would be an interesting washi. Small bits of words. Oh, thank you, Han. Thank you, Eden. Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. To make a collage word washi. I hope you mean that. You just have to, guys, make whatever makes you, you know, life better and less stressful. Let's put it like that, okay? So now I have oh, my bow just went out. Can you see them? I'm gonna fix this just real quick if I remember which hole is it. It's this one. Ooh, that's a good thing. Yes, Arlene, that's very good. And I even try to use those stickers that you get on items that you buy, not just returning. You said return address labels. It's very silky, this thing is, so I hope this is gonna stick. Let me see if I have something like here. Oh man, that's so, you know, we got this and it's really nice sticky. So I am going to probably put some gesso and paint it over. I'm gonna do that and then just cut it and stamp it. I like to stamp this big ones. And make myself a washi for whatever, really. Or some embellishments. So I think we're, I don't know, I'm just, I'm thinking what to do. I'll probably make something to eat for me and my boyfriend, and we will just trying to, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna come live today again, but I'll try to prepare for tomorrow. So I'll have some stuff to actually do, because I don't think tomorrow you want to see me glue this, you know, words onto scraps. So I'll think about that. And Arlene, please do, I don't know if you already did, just contact me on Facebook group or private message. Just do that, please. Yeah. And guys, try this as well. If anybody is still watching, try this as well. I can show you, Stephanie, what I did, but you can probably see it on my video as well. Look, this is what I made today. Cut out the shapes of my stamp and glue them on envelopes, embellishing envelopes. And I think it's really looking really nice. So, and I'm keeping these 2 feathers for Laura, so I hope she's gonna like them. If not, well, I can make more. So yeah, I think this is gonna be this for today. I'm just slowly trying to not think about food because you know, me hungry and stuff. Guys, thank you very much for being with me. I'm still hoping that someday we could do like those group chats, you know, when we can just call each other and make a group call or something and we craft together. I hope that Laura is gonna be up for that and we can do that, because that would be probably very lovely. Yeah, something new for a change. And thank you very much for spending your time with me. And please put some thumbs up and subscribe if you didn't already. And have a great day. And yeah, happy crafting. I love you guys. Thank